Wow, when I got my call, like I said, I didn't know where was Temple Square was, I came to MTC and until the day I, actually came to my mission field, which is Temple Square, I didn't know that if I would be able to teach any Nepali. In the middle of my mission, someone calls me and there's people that don't speak any English. I think they are from Nepal or from Bhutan, but they speak the language. Will you be able to teach? And I said yes. And all of a sudden, I made those 30 to 40 Nepali people at once.
At once?
Yes. And I still remember when they came, they were lost, just like I was lost on my mission with the language and culture and food and everything. But one thing I believed in me was I had faith. And I went to share my happiness to people. Despite of all those worries, how would my English be, what people will think about my action. And a lot of people think, you look like 16 years old, why are you here, A lot of people said that. But I had faith. I prayed in my heart all the time. Heavenly Father, please help me to become a good missionary where I can influence life, touch life. And when I saw these people, they stare at me, literally. They stare at me and I stare at them because, how come you are here to learn the gospel? And well, of course, one thing I have always found a blessing in my life is I'm able to connect with those people because, you live in the orphanage in the refugee for 22 years and all of a sudden this country is so advanced and you are just lost. And I was able to connect with them personally, lifestyle and the language, and I taught them. And I remember teaching them from the gospel principle, and that was the only standard works that was translated in Nepali, and I taught them, and I never see any of their baptism. But when I was in Nepal, I used to get called after my mission, Devi, this family got baptized, and this family went to the temple, they got sealed. I never saw any of their baptism. However, after 6 years when I came to study, I went to the Nepali branch. All those people were lining up just to see me. And this wonderful lady, she comes, do you remember me? You taught me 6 years ago and I still have the restoration pamphlet. I didn't know that restoration pamphlet had my picture. So, and second counselor was my investigators. I taught 6 or 7 years ago, and those people it's just amazing how God prepared those people to come to the temple square, and I could be, the instrument to teach them, And not only that, there were so many ambassadors from Nepal. They visited Temple Square and the humanitarian center, and I was able to go and teach them and help them, at least, introduce them about Jesus Christ and plan of salvation. So it was a blessing.